the Man U I know
Yeah.
wouldn't have its strikers being Garnacho and Højlund.
Okay.
I don't think those are consistent players to be winning leagues with.
When you look at the common denominator of Manchester United, but the caliber of coaches who have come and gone, one constant has remained, and that's the players. You understand? I think their standards have dropped over the time.
The players?
The players. And they've gotten away with so much. So if you're a coach and you come in and demand a lot, it's either they stick with you or they throw you under the bus.
But Rashford, for me, I think that at a certain point, he has just, I don't know whether it's the Manchester United team or whatever, because he's still a very good player.
He still loves the team. Because actually, as they are talking about him leaving, his representative have come that he wants to stay and fight for his place. So he wants to stay. On 300,000 a week, why will you leave that? Hello guys, welcome back again to First Half Podcast. I hope all of you are doing well. My name is Dennis. I'm here with
Patrick, the Liverpool fan who's on top of the table.
Nice.
As usual.
Charlie, right now we come to talk about our neighbors, opponents. Well, I don't even know if we can call them opponents anymore.
The noisy neighbors.
Manchester United.
Oh!
Amorim football.
Yeah.
Amorim ball.
Yeah. Darling boy. You know he came, Charlie. He was the darling boy of the media.
He's still a darling boy. Oh.
No,
I
Charlie.
mean, he still has the charisma. He still has the confidence. Maybe he doesn't have the work to show, but I think it's not so bad. So far, how was his performance to you?
Oh, so far it's not bad. His first game was tough.
I mean, Ipswich will test you.
Ipswich will test you.
Yeah,
those guys, Charlie. Yeah. And I think that for drawing your first game, it's not bad. It's okay. I mean, you didn't lose.
At this point, I think he had just a few days with the full team because they came back from the international break.
Yeah, exactly. And that's when he had just come in.
Exactly.
So I think out of his 6 games,
I think,
I think he's won about 2 or 3.
3.
Then
he's
draw.
Drawn 2. No, lost 2.
Yeah, he's lost 2. Yeah, drawn 1.
Yeah,
which is not bad at all.
You think for a club like United?
Let's stop that.
Okay.
Let's stop that.
No,
and that is where the problem is.
A club. Wait. For a Liverpool fan, I have to ask what you mean by let's stop that. Because it can mean 2 things.
What? No, you see,
it can mean 2 things. One, Manchester United is no more such a team that will use their past to defend. Or 2,
it could mean that.
Or he just came, so let's give him time.
You know, I'm saying that because of the trend.
Okay.
We've had so many coaches, and we are all trying to let them fit in the shoes of our almighty coach who left Manchester, which is Alex Ferguson.
Okay.
And when we do that, we put so much pressure on these coaches, which is fair because even Amorim said that, I know the shoes I'm coming into, I'm going to fit it. But then I think that if the Manchester team wants to get to the level that they were before, it won't take just days.
So they need to let the history go?
No, you don't let your history go because you always need to hold on to history to improve upon the future.
Of course.
But what I'm trying to say is, this guy just comes in, just like any other coach that came, just like Mourinho, just like Ten Hag, just like all these other guys, Solskjaer. But I think that for him, he's bringing in something different.
Okay.
And let me tell you something about me. Even though I'm a Liverpool fan, I really pay attention to the top 4 teams, or maybe the so-called top 4 teams.
Top 6. Why are you dropping some? Top 6.
There's no. The truth is the truth, though. There's nothing like top 6.
It's top 6.
People are having challenges.
Wait.
So
United, Chelsea.
Charlie, this area they go be slippery ground. So
why? The top 6 is the top. It's obvious.
There's top 4. You and I know that when you say top, it comes to 4.
Make room for 2 more.
Okay, then we'll go put. Okay, then
the traditional top 4, City was not even in there. So right now, if you are saying top 4, who will you take out?
The way they sit close to me, maybe you go throw your hand. So, but I mean, of course, let's do top 6. But what I'm trying to say is that Amorim, so far, in the beginning, I mean, of course, you know how the English media is. He came, he was talking to the media, and he had all these smiles. He'd be a fine guy, nice boy. So Charlie, he did smile, and I think he communicates well.
I mean, he has a charisma.
Yeah, he has a charisma.
And so far, his confidence seems to back what he's doing. Yeah.
And I like him at the sideline when these guys are playing the football. Because he always believes something can be changed for the game to be won. So I've seen his reactions on the sideline, speaking to the players and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think they should give him some time. The question that always is in my mind is, can Ruben perform with the caliber of players he has now?
Yeah.
Or we will see the real Ruben when he gets the opportunity to buy his own players?
I mean, from day one, I think the last time we discussed about Amorim, and
Yeah.
I said one thing that's going to shock him is the quality of players he will meet. And I think so far he would have seen.
No, but you need to define that.
No, I mean,
shock him.
First of all,
I play I don't understand.
No, first of all, if you look at the players that he have, I think first of all, they don't suit his game. And when you look at the common denominator of Manchester United, but the caliber of coaches who have come and gone, one constant has remained, and that's the players. You understand? I think their standards have dropped over the time.
The players?
The players. And they've gotten away with so much. So if you're a coach and you come in and demand a lot, it's either they stick with you or they throw you under the bus. So far, if you look at it, he still doesn't even know his first 11.
Which is fair.
Well, it's fair, but at least
he would have
to
be shuffle through and see what happens.
He should be getting close. I mean, for most of the games that he have played, he have changed about 22. He made 22 changes, which is a lot. I can understand maybe he's trying to give everybody a chance to prove themselves. But
there are some constants in there with all the games he's played.
Of course, but they are not much.
Yeah.
They are not much. For instance, if you take a player like Rashford, 2 games, 3 goals, and he's dropped. What do you think is the reason?
I don't know what goes on during the training sessions before they play games. But when he came initially, I realized that Rashford's energy was quite up there.
That's first new coach bounce.
Yeah. So then the question is, what really happened? Because I was expecting that Rashford should be one of his key players to help him gain the kind of name that he wants at Manchester United.
Yeah.
But then when I see 1 or 2 games, Rashford being dropped, sometimes I get a bit confused.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, maybe there are some issues of character and attitude.
Well, can be 2 things. Either
injury.
He's not training well.
Yeah.
Or he's just trying to give everybody a chance to prove what they can give before he makes. Because I hear Ineos, their board is trying to let some players go in January. And Rashford is in there. I mean, Rashford is rumored to be in there.
A lot should go. But I think one thing that coaches also look at when it comes to this player's commitment.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, the games Rashford has played, I mean, I think he showed that.
But bro, you and I know the Rashford of yesterday. Charlie, right now, Rashford can get some chances. Rashford didn't even score. Now, Rashford doesn't know when to shoot and when to pass. And I get it's a bit confused sometimes when I see that.
Okay, let me ask you this. Since he's coming, who do you think have been his top performers?
I think Rashford will be in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Rashford will be in there. I think Mazwari is good.
He's been consistent.
He's been consistent because the kind of formation he plays, the 3-back, you need people who are very tactically disciplined.
Yeah.
Don't cross the line. Get to this go a certain meter and just come back.
To a Chelsea man. Yeah. I know the 3-back very well.
Well, yeah.
We played it under Conte to win the league. We've played it under Tuchel to win the Champions League. So trust me, you're talking to the right man.
Okay. I'll give you the opportunity to blow your horn there. So
it's not blowing a horn. The facts are there.
So
the facts are there.
I think
we use these formations to win these things. So Champions League and the league. And okay.
Sorry, but what happened at Chelsea fan of late? Your mouth come like that.
It's not come. It's always been there. We've always told you we're in
the transition team.
Of course, we're in transition.
Okay.
And we are still in transition actually. We'll get there.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So but I think that, like you were saying, I mean, you had coaches who knew how to use that formation.
Yeah.
And you had coaches, when they used that formation, they had the players for that formation.
Yeah.
Now, that is where Amorim's problem will be. Because if you don't have the caliber of players who will suit that formation, then it's like you're just wasting your time.
But isn't that worrying? Because you then ask questions of the board. You knew there's no way they didn't know that Ten Hag was not for a long term. So why would you go and spend money on players he wanted in the summer?
What do you mean there's no way they knew Ten Hag was not for a long time?
Now, because if Ten Hag had not won, in my opinion, if he had not won the FA Cup, he wouldn't have started the season. You understand? So if
is that what they said?
No, but the season ended terribly. They were actually out of top 6.
Yeah.
Without the winning of the FA Cup, they would not have played in Europe. You understand? And there's no way he would have stayed if that didn't happen. So the FA Cup bought him some good grace and gave him time. They said, okay, fine, we are going to stick with you. Remember there was this big meeting whereby his future was supposed to be decided.
Determined,
and even within the summer, they were talking to all kinds of players, including Amorim himself.
Yeah.
So everybody knew that long term, they were looking for a way to replace him.
Yeah.
So what would be the reason why they made him spend on players for his style?
Well, sometimes we might not be in the boardroom when they're taking those decisions, but sometimes
the board can be wrong.
Definitely, they are all human beings. But sometimes when you are taking a decision, you are just a bit careful because it's a bit delicate. Because changing a coach is actually a very big deal. We might just discuss it freely, but it changes a lot of things. But then sometimes you need to bite the bullet now.
I think you are talking to a Chelsea fan. we change. If you are not cutting it, you
go. No.
I mean, and
don't be too proud about that. There are times that you Chelsea fans have complained about how you guys just sack coaches, and I mean, it's
if you are not cutting it,
you are 1 out of a million, please.
Listen.
I've had discussions with you. You don't let me say things you have said privately.
No. You can't say that. You see,
young man,
what I'm saying is that, what I'm trying to say is that listen, we have done it and we won. I mean, we had the most successful club over the last 20 years. It's fact. It's there. I mean, let's focus on United. I mean.
Just for Charlie, your mouth can
when you do it, I mean, when you are here ranting about Liverpool being at the top,
I just speak facts about Liverpool. Just facts. It's just facts.
Yes, I'm also spilling facts here.
But I believe that after the season, Ruben will do a lot. I have monitored the game he's trying to play.
Yeah.
There's this guy. Is this Amad?
Amad Diallo. Yeah.
Yeah, Amad Diallo. And I think that he's one of the key players that Ruben really wants to improve upon and use him for a style of play.
I mean, the guy fits in there perfectly. He has the speed.
Yeah.
He has the technical ability. So far, I think he's had a couple of good assists in there. I mean, so that's really great.
Yeah.
The only thing I want to ask you is that, do you think these players currently can improve under Amorim?
No.
Why?
No. I've always said that, and Charlie, Man U fans should just pardon me.
I'm sure. I mean, it's something that they will know if they agree.
Yeah, but if they come at me, I'll give them reasons.
Good. So let's get it.
But I'm saying that the Man U I know, wouldn't have its strikers being Garnacho and Højlund.
Okay.
I don't think those are consistent players to be winning leagues with.
Garnacho is actually a curious one because under Ten Hag, he was basically somewhat carrying the team. But since Amorim have come in, he doesn't seem to be. He's wasting chances.
Even under Ten Hag, he was wasting a lot of chances.
But still, he was scoring, so he was carrying them.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you are the top, if you are the striker at the front, you are the one who gives you the ball.
But he was actually the one who, between the top three, the top three players in terms of the attackers, I think he was actually delivering.
Yeah, but then I'm saying that, and you and I know what it takes to win a league.
Of course, yeah.
When you want to win a league, you should have a prolific striker at the front. Even not a striker, even if you have a midfielder as a goal scorer or a winger. But we don't have that consistency now in Manchester United.
Are you saying that Højlund was a wrong buy?
Definitely. I don't. What are his numbers? I don't know what the selection basis was. I don't know if they didn't have money, because if Manchester is going into the market to buy a striker, I don't know Højlund. I mean, I might be wrong, but the Manchester I know wouldn't go in for this. So I am thinking that if Ruben is given the opportunity,
maybe Ten Hag was thinking of actually building a project. He did it at IS, and he thought, okay, I'm United, let me start building. And he had every right to build, because in the 3 seasons that he was there, he won 2 trophies. So why not give him time to build? But then again, that ship has sailed. Let me ask you this question. Now, they are saying that the board are going to let some players go in January. In your opinion, and what you've seen of United so far, which players do you think will be affected?
Mason Mount.
Yeah. Starboy. No, he's not going.
Starboy for Chelsea or Manchester.
Mason Mount is staying. No. Listen. I've heard the coach speak about Mount, reminding everybody
you think the coach will come out and speak negatively about Mount?
No, it's about the details he gave. For a coach to say that we all forget that Mason Mount is a Champions League winner, and the fact that he's someone who is used to this kind of setup.
Now the media talks, bro. Forget.
Oh, why would you say this?
The media talks.
No, but I mean, it's facts. Hasn't he won the Champions League with Chelsea? He has. And two, is he not used to the three at the back?
Yeah, but you see, aside everything, I've seen, when Ruben just came in, I just saw a substitution. I saw Mason Mount at the touchline.
Part of the team.
This guy has been an injury player for a very long time. All of a sudden,
it's a coincidence.
But and where's Maguire? Maguire is going.
Oh, why will you say this?
Maguire. Back three. Maguire is going.
You
go left.
Okay, so you said Mount, Maguire. Who else? People have actually thrown the name Fernandes.
Hey, senior man. No.
People have thrown the name.
No, senior man no go.
Why?
But despite everything,
okay,
he's one of the guys who's carrying Manchester United now.
Despite Everton.
Yes. And I'm telling you that a player like him. Now, if you let him go,
yes.
I mean that means that then you have to let everybody go.
Oh, okay. So let's take him out.
Rashford will go.
Why?
Rashford won't necessarily go because maybe Ruben doesn't want him. Rashford, Charlie, guys, I might be wrong.
You see,
but Rashford doesn't have that passion for Manchester United anymore.
It's not the passion for United. I think the thing we are missing is that the club may want these players to go. The players may want to go or stay. But the ultimate mistake is that their wages are so high that nobody... Because from those wages, it's either you are going to a team similar or higher.
Yeah.
Because right now, where will Rashford go? I don't think Real Madrid wants him. Barcelona doesn't want him. PSG probably.
I was about to mention PSG.
Bayern, I don't know, because with Koeman and Sane, would they need Rashford?
You could find a team in the Bundesliga. Some of those
teams will pay over 200.
Some of the Bundesliga teams
pay. Who pay over 200? I don't think so.
I think Rashford is taking 350 now. Or 300, 350 or 300, yeah.
That's
Charlie, if I look at the wages,
that's a sin to the game.
If I look at the wages at Manchester and Liverpool,
that's where United have to take the blame.
Yeah,
they've actually spoiled these boys with money, and you see the
Manchester
field lifestyle.
It's Manchester United.
Off the field lifestyle, it leaks into on the field. You understand? If he right now, when you see him go and watch basketball and all that, the amount of blinks and the way he's very...
No, but I don't agree with you. Because look, one thing, these guys are young boys,
But there's a point. It gets to your head. Why will you...
No, but if I'm going to watch basketball game with blink,
wait.
Why?
If I have all
Can't
that
I
money
blink?
And I'm that comfortable, whether I like it or not, as long as I have a contract, the money is going to come. This whole bit of waking up at 6 a.m. to go and train and all that, it gets to a point, if you are not a very driven person...
Yeah.
But
you and I know, and you know the kind of person you are. You and I know the qualities that you need to have to be a successful player.
Of course.
The word is just discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ronaldo even worried himself.
Does everybody have it?
Most players who are successful have it.
What you must understand is that where United is now, Rashford is supposed to be one of the senior players.
He's a senior player, not one of. He's actually a senior player.
No. Who the young players learn from and look up to. Can you say that can happen now or is happening? You can't.
Well, because of his performance, not because of his lifestyle.
Oh, no. But you see, it will be very naive that you see that somebody is that flamboyant and is into such a...
Rashford will be that flamboyant.
Oh, he is. Check his lifestyle now.
Rashford.
Oh, if you see the blinks.
No, but I'm saying that he's living according to his age.
What are you talking about? We've seen players who are also making great money and they don't live like that.
Who? Your guy at Chelsea's Saudi.
Who?
Kante.
That is Ngolo for you.
That's a different person.
Ngolo still uses a Mini Cooper.
But you see, that thing, don't let us get it wrong.
So why did you bring him up?
In the public.
Why did you bring him up?
I mean, I think that he has so much.
Sergeant Ngolo, don't try. I mean...
But me, I want us to be fair to these young players.
Rashford is not in football world. Rashford is not young anymore.
Why?
In football world,
why don't the guys grow by force? Be young guy.
Rashford is like what, 27, 28.
Rashford
is no more a young boy. No. I don't take that.
You take it.
Rashford should be I mean, when it comes to standards, discipline in a United team,
should be an example.
I mean, come on. What are we talking about?
But I think now the main example.
Right now, we are talking about people like Kobe Menu deserving to be in Manchester United than Rashford. What are you talking about? Rashford from the beginning, when he was pairing up with Lingard and all these things, doing all these silly things off the pitch, dancing and whatever, instead of focusing on their training.
No. I don't like Rashford be 27 years. He's a cool guy. The age is cool. But I don't like
in
the way
football.
I don't like the way you're
In
attacking
football,
Rashford.
for a player like Rashford who started playing that young, he's now an adult in the game.
Where's Nani?
Who?
Where's Nani?
Nani. United's Nani.
Yeah.
What has he done in this? I mean,
no, I'm just trying to say that sometimes there are some players that you feel as though they are supposed to fill in certain shoes at a certain stage. But Rashford, for me, I think that at a certain point, he has just, I don't know whether it's the Manchester United team or whatever, but he's still a very good player.
He still loves the team. Because actually, as they are talking about him leaving, his representative has come that he wants to stay and fight for his place. So he wants to stay. On 300,000 a week, why will you leave that?
Well,
he wants to stay. But so it's not about that. To me, I feel that there's too much off the page distractions. That, I mean, he just proposed to his girlfriend and all those kind of things. So he's too comfortable.
So I can't propose to my girlfriend if I'm playing football.
Listen,
why was that?
No.
This one, yeah, this one.
Is that
Now go propose you how?
No. What I'm trying to say is that these things. No, I'm not talking specifically about him proposing. What I'm saying is
let's put that one aside. Oh no, like the women go come at you, sir.
Comfort. It affects you if you don't have that discipline.
Yeah.
Ronaldo has everything. He has shown everything that the game needs to be shown.
But that guy's discipline.
And he still wants more. Yeah. He wants. You understand? I know he's 1 in a million, but my point is that even if you have a certain percentage, and Messi, yeah, and a certain percentage of that drive,
yeah.
Rashford at 27 is supposed to be your peak.
Yeah, for football, yeah.
Yeah, that's supposed to be your peak. By now, Rashford, the Real Madrid and co should be looking at.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing because Alexander is like Rashford's small boy.
Exactly.
But now he's the one Real Madrid are looking
So that's
at.
the point. So, and you can't tell me it's because he doesn't love United. United is all he knows. So all he has.
So let me just
and they are paying him well. So but it has to be something more than that. So
I think that if Ruben's man management is top notch, maybe he can work on Rashford.
Well, since he came in, Rashford has
improved.
I hope it's not just a new manager bounce so that he's in their good grades. But I think he's shown that he still has it. He's played him up front. He's scored 3 goals in 2 games. So there's something there. As to whether he's part of
his plans,
Ruben's plans going forward, that's what we wait to see. But I feel that he can't go in January because if you look at the season ahead and the fact that they are not looking to really purchase.
Yeah.
I mean, probably to the summer, if he's not able to cut it, then maybe they will let go of him because they may want to make room for his wages. So that, I mean, that wages can easily bring in 3 players. Easily.
Yeah. I mean, but I think that he will need to do a lot of overhauling.
Yeah.
Kobe Mainu is one of the top players I know he will keep. Ahmad he will keep. Mazwari he's going to keep.
Yeah.
I just have a little. The late is cool. I think he's doing very well
at the back. He likes him.
Yeah, I think he likes him as well. But I believe that he will need to get a lot of fast wingers.
I think United now
to suit us
with the redevelopment of the stadium that they want to do and all that, they wouldn't have that much money to spend. So he will have to develop the players that are in there, look at the academy, and add 1 or 2 more. United is not going to go and say they are giving him 5 players.
But adding 1 or 2 more is not a bad idea because there you see, if he gets like 2 solid players who can actually be very instrumental, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, but you see, at this point, United fans are not looking to be fine. They want to be in the top 4 and possibly in the next few years.
That is why I was saying that if you don't accept the reality, then you'll be doing this knee-jerk reactions. The reality is that you're in a bad place.
They are in a bad place now under this coach. So the new coach has come. He has Amorim.
But what does the new coach do? The new coach will perform.
He has told them that he is a man for the job. They have every right to expect.
But if I'm the man for the job, that doesn't mean that just when I come, I'm going to start giving you what you want.
No, but I see the patience of a football fan is fickle. It's a situation whereby if you win,
which is good,
we are okay. Let him go and lose 3 games on a bounce and see what happens and say he just came.
Oh, no, they should relax for that guy.
But you know, if United loses 3 games on a bounce, they're in a relegation battle. And their upcoming fixtures is no joke.
And you blame Ruben for that?
He's at the helm.
Oh no,
he's at the helm.
Nobody can blame him for that.
He's at the helm. So what do you expect?
No, but I'm saying that first of all, I think that Ruben so far, look, there's been a huge difference if you look at the stats, the difference with how long Manchester United players are holding balls, the number of passes they are stringing together, all those things are different from Ten Hag's time.
Wait, their passes have improved. They are actually, I think, third on the league for passes.
Passes, yeah.
Accuracy in passes have improved.
Good.
But
comparatively, to Ten Hag.
The fact is that most of these passes are in their own house, which means between defenders.
Onana, they do it for them back there.
So they do. You can't always go with stats.
Yeah.
There's just Delete and Martinez playing one side.
But Charlie, at the right time, we need to discuss this playing from the back thing, Charlie.
Everybody wants to be Pep.
I don't understand.
Everybody wants to be Pep.
Maybe people are getting shot in the foot with this player on the back.
Right now, Pep somewhat is being exposed. People will now start about from that.
Because this midweek game Manchester United play, Charlie Onana do some. Charlie Onana, they worry.
Onana is a package.
A whole package.
Yes, I mean, he'll give you a great performance.
Then one time
you should know that you will get one. It will come once in a while. So that one, if United fans by now are not accepting that, they don't know. I think Onana is a brilliant keeper.
Brilliant.
And once in a while, the confidence that he plays with, I mean, Onana believes he's a midfielder.
Onana, if he dribble, almost cut the center line.
That's the point.
Then
so basically, if you enjoy it, you should know that comes with the risk.
Yeah, anyway.
So with that one, you can't hold him to that. My next question is that, do you actually think that, when Manchester United is a hot seat?
Hot.
And for a media house, it's a blockbuster for payments.
Yeah.
So they always look exactly.
Yeah.
And now that they are not really, getting to where they want quickly, do you think that the media scrutiny at some point will get to Amorim?
Yeah, it will definitely.
Why?
Like you were saying, it's like a blockbuster place for the media. So when they love you hard. When they're coming at you, they come at you hard.
But the media knows better and they know that they need to give him time. They have been saying it themselves.
Did you say the media knows better? The media doesn't care. The media wants their headline.
They just want to sell their
No, they're selling their news. Nobody cares.
Because what worries me is I see, as much as he speaks very well, he's charismatic, he looks very confident, he's still 39 years old. And like he said in the beginning of when he took over, in a matter of 4 days.
What happened to age is just a number.
Wait. In a matter of just 4 days, he's had more media
when he came out, which was expected.
He's had more media interactions than his 4 years at Sporting.
Yeah.
That statement, I think, is very profound. The reason why I say that is that, you see, there are people who are technical. Even Pep Guardiola till this day, you can see he doesn't enjoy the media work.
No, because you and I know
because that is not football. To them, he wants to be on the pitch
and work,
doing what.
But you can't do away with that one too.
So that is why
I'm saying that
is he going to take something from his game? Because if he is always being distracted by these things, because you see, at some point, if you look at Ten Hag, if you look at Mourinho and all that, sometimes you could see they were annoyed at the media.
Yeah.
And the more you are annoyed at them and you give a backlash, they start attacking you.
But then that makes you human. Because the point is that eventually he's going to fire one or two shots.
So that's where my point is that, will it get to him over a period whereby to distract him from the Amorim we know?
I think that with time he would get to understand where he is.
Okay.
Understanding where you are is a big factor.
Of course it is.
Yeah, because the media, especially the English media, always wants like a story. And if you monitor some of the interviews they have when things are not going well, they hit at you with a question that is actually in the public domain. They are trying to provoke you, that's the word. So, but I think that, yes, he might be young, but I think he should be intelligent enough.
He seems so.
Yeah, I think he should be intelligent enough because regardless of, and those are the areas that Ten Hag shoots himself in the foot at the latter part, because the media will throw questions at you. You might be a bit sarcastic with some of your responses, which is fine, but then you shouldn't be too maybe insulting. But because that is when
you're under pressure, composure doesn't come easy.
Oh, you have to get. But I know there's some.
It's not simple, oh.
The way this thing, Guardiola scratch himself with Charlie. When you finish scratching himself with the accident the interview, you should have seen his face like nothing had happened. You have scratches on your face and you're composed.
He said you do.
Yeah. Guardiola is interested.
Holding a blade.
I'm telling you, I'm like, hey, this guy. Yeah, but I think of course, and eventually these are some of the things we look at to see how mature this coach is or how far this coach can go with the team. You can't be successful without these backlashes. You can't be successful.
That's what worries me because I think United had some magnificent coaches. All of them cannot be bad.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it means there's something in there.
Yeah. All of them cannot be bad.
There's something in there that breaks coaches. That's where I'm coming from. And I feel it's the media scrutiny. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Because coaches are given money to spend.
But the media is after all other teams they are coaches. So
United is different because people feel, you see, it didn't start from like when Ferguson was there. I think he had a good handle of the media.
Ferguson had the media in his pocket.
Exactly. Then when he left, it gradually deteriorated the relationship as Moyes came. And now, most media houses know that if you don't get any news from anywhere,
you
go
get
to United.
Yeah.
At some point, Chelsea was like that.
It still is.
Yeah. Oh, right now, I'm even tired though. The amount of, we should be part of that. No, leave us. Put us where we were. Some people say we won't even be 10th. Leave us there. Let us enjoy there. Now that we are playing, everybody now, you should be in there. We are not. Leave us alone. But let's focus on United for now. We'll come to us another day. It will be solid. So,
anyway, yeah.
So, I mean, do you think generally, final thoughts, do you think that he's going to do well?
Yeah, personally, I think so.
Okay. And how long do you think he will need to do this?
I think we should give him a year.
Just a year?
Yeah, I think we should give him a year.
A year, does that mean that end of this season?
No,
or
I mean
a full year.
A full year.
A full year will be mid-season.
So when I say a year, what I'm trying to basically say is we should let this season go by. Give him another season.
Is it?
Yeah. I think. Look, the Manchester United issue will not be today and tomorrow matter.
I mean, that time when I saw how their stadium was leaking, I realized that the thing was deeper than I thought.
They shouldn't leak.
I swear.
Charlie Chelsea fans there, you go see leaking stadium.
This thing is all over.
Oh,
it
Papa.
Was in the media.
Papa.
It was raining.
Chelsea no.
It was flooding like we were at the. Everybody knows, even the fans know.
Yeah,
that is why they are going to spend all that money to renovate the
anyway,
stadium.
Me personally, I feel as though that Ruben will do a good job.
Okay.
I know that
United fans should stand by him.
They should hold on tight.
Okay. But it's going to be a ride.
They should hold on to him like white on rice.
He himself said that it was going to be a good ride.
Yeah, it's going to be a good ride. I mean, there will be the ups and the lows, but I think eventually things will find its level.
Maybe by the time it's done, just like Arteta. Arteta came in and he changed the whole team.
Which team is that? Arsenal. Okay.
Sometimes the way you talk.
I was a bit confused. I'm like, so Arteta. Okay, that's fine.
Do you have an Arteta?
Charlie, shout out to Opai Newman.
Do you have an Arteta?
Some Arsenal fan was attacking me.
Do you have another Arteta somewhere? What is it?
No, but the way we were talking about Manchester, the way you mentioned Arteta and spoke about Arsenal.
Certain names are linked to certain brands. If I say Arteta, you say which team? How many Artetas do you have in football?
Why are you trying to let Arsenal guys come at me? This one be shut out or what?
I mean, the thing you said, you should apologize.
I love Arsenal because of Thomas Partey. But aside that, Arsenal is okay.
So he will do well.
So yeah, so you say Ruben will do well. I mean, I like the guy. I like his demeanor. I like how he's approaching his new job. I just like how his man management hasn't been bad. I see him talking to the players and all that. Okay. So the future looks bright for Man U. Let's give them some chance.
Okay. All right. So United fans, I mean, you've heard it from us. The future looks good. Bright. You just need to be patient. I mean, Chelsea fans, we've lived it. It wasn't easy. Actually, we actually ahead of schedule for what we were expecting. I wish the same for you. Put your comments down there, subscribe and like. We'll see you in the next episode.
All right.
See you guys.
Ciao.